It's staying cloudy even after all of the rain has moved out behind our cold front. You can see even a little bit of that fuzziness out along the horizon. That's low cloud cover, and that will transition to some patchy dense fog later on tonight. Cloud cover though, plus the cold front has kept our temperatures quite low today. We're currently sitting at 70 for Fremont, Greenville, and Ionia, and Hart now dropping into the 60s. But even the warmer locations like Battle Creek, Coldwater, and Hastings in the mid 70s feel very comfortable right now. It is still a little breezy, wind coming in from the northwest, which is how we know that cold front has passed, and it is gradually going to calm down tonight. In fact, as we get towards around midnight, the wind should be less than 5 miles an hour. Front continues to push away from us. It's now moving into Canada and Ohio, so on the backside of this low is where we're getting that northwest wind from. But the high pressure coming back behind this cold front is going to transition our wind tomorrow to the north and east. And this is also a cool high pressure. It's from Canada, drawing in that cooler air. So it is going to bring us some more cool air in the longer term as well, as we have more of these reinforcing cool patterns ahead. So hopefully you're kind of excited for a little bit of a fall preview coming up. Temperatures tonight falling into the low 60s, very comfortable, especially given how warm our recent mornings have been. Holland, Zeeland looking at low 60s as well. Jenison, Granville maybe as warm as 62, but most of us will be between 60 and 62. And as we go into the overnight as well, probably between midnight and 6 a.m., that's our best opportunity for some patchy dense fog to develop. Probably not going to see a whole lot of those super low visibilities, but there could be some points in time, especially towards sunrise, that maybe your driving could be impacted, so just be careful. But as always, once we get beyond sunrise, a lot of this does tend to mix out pretty nicely. Then we'll be headed for a high tomorrow in the upper 70s. Another cool day with increasing sunshine though, especially as we get to about noon and beyond. Then we'll really start to see the sun come out. Dew point temperatures are going to stay very low the next several days too, below 60. So we may even see a little bit of dipping into the low 50s come Saturday. That will also help to make it feel really refreshing outside. So not only are we going to be likely staying at or below average, we also have the low dew points. So it will be feeling amazing out there for those who are so ready for that little bit of cooler air. A big upper low continues. Models are kind of adjusting the placement of it a little bit, but this is going to be hanging around through the weekend and early next week. And what this is doing is reinforcing in the upper levels all of this cool air coming in from Canada, and then it kind of circles back around the low and just gets pulled back down again. This is what's going to lead to those cooler than average temperatures starting this weekend and going into next week, where we could have high temperatures struggling to make it to 70 degrees. So as good as these low 80s are going to feel, we have a great rest of the week ahead. Into next week, temperatures are going to fall even more.